Okay, listen, the rank system has been annoying me recently, so I'll talk about it. Here's the thing with the rank system right now is, say for example, in Overwatch 1, you were like a plat player. Like, you were just eternally stuck in platinum. No matter how much you could do, you didn't get better. And then now in Overwatch 2, you're like a Grandmaster 1 player, and you're having this like moment where you're like, wow, I got really good at the game all of a sudden. I deserve Grandmaster 1, and I'm so good because I got better at the game. Stuff like that, right? I'm kind of with you, like, yeah, good job, you did it. And I'm also against you, saying you're just terrible still. Because here's the reality with the rank system. If I'm Smurf on an account in Silver MMR, it plays the same as like a fucking GM1 game. Like, there's genuinely no difference. It's legitimately the same. Like, seriously, like Grandmaster 1 and like Diamond there's literally no difference. They are exactly the same rank. The only time the game gets remotely difficult is when you're in the high levels of GM1, where you're near top 500 and stuff like that. But like, the rest of the game is a slot machine. Like, there's no, like, it doesn't matter. I know actual, like, very high top 500 players, very high level players, who are hard stuck masters. And I know players who were gold in Overwatch 1 who are higher ranked than those players. Like, it just doesn't make any sense, you know? Like, I don't get how this gold player is GM1, but my friend who very consistently does very well in open division is masters. Like, that doesn't make sense to me, right? And I don't think it makes sense to anyone. I don't know why it would. But anyway, the main thing with the rank system that I despise is the fact that it is meaningless. It is completely meaningless. If you are gold, if you are grandmaster, if you're diamond, doesn't matter. It means nothing. And that is frustrating to me, because of all the time the higher level players put into working for their rank and working to get good at the game and to be recognized as those good players has fallen into meaning nothing again, because whether you're a high rank or not doesn't matter, right? Because what does it mean? It means nothing. It just means you played the game more, right? Because how is it that Masters players are now GM1 and Gold players are now GM1 and like 4500 players are GM1 and Plat players are GM1? Like, it's just, it doesn't make sense, right? If you queue up into a GM1 game of Overwatch, as I'm sure some of my viewers aren't Grandmaster, you probably all agree with me. It feels the same. There is no difference at all, really. Like, GM1 players are awful. They're just not good. They're very bad. And so are Gold players, and so are Plat players, and so are GM2 players, and GM3 players, and Masters players. They're all bad. They're all bad. They are not, like, actually good. And this doesn't come from, like, a sense of, like gatekeeping or god complex, where I usually am like, you're only 4200, you're dog shit. Try being me, who I hit 4700. I'm actually good. You're bad. You only hit 4.2. Right? That's not what this is. This is like, the people are genuinely bad. Like, when I would Smurf in gold in Overwatch 1, that is what I come to expect when I join like Grandmaster 1 lobbies of Overwatch now. Like, they are just atrociously bad. They're so disgustingly bad, and it doesn't make any sense, because if I queue up into a Grandmaster 1 game, I expect, like, old Overwatch 4.5k games. Like, I'm expecting to go against Contenders players, Overwatch League players, very good players, Open Division players, but I don't. I go against Magic Pants 65, whose all-time peak in Overwatch 1 was 2200, and is now all of a sudden GM1, and I get him on my team, and he insta-locks Tracer and goes 3-16 against Dante, and then we just lose. Because this GM1 player on my team isn't actually GM1 level. He's a fucking gold player, but he's somehow Grandmaster 1. How? I couldn't tell you. I have no idea why the rank system works like this, why it's so inflated. It doesn't make sense to me or anyone else I play with. It's just a dumb system, realistically. Like, and it's frustrating because all the players who worked hard get nothing out of it anymore, right? Because, like, if I look at a Grandmaster 1 player now, I don't know if he's actually good or not. He could be terrible, or he could be amazing. There's no difference. And in this gameplay, by the way, look, right, I wouldn't say I'm playing spectacularly. In fact, I'm playing pretty bad here. But look how bad my team is playing too. This is like a, I don't even know, this was like a Masters game. watching this gameplay, do you legitimately think this is a Masters game of Overwatch? This is GM MMR too. I was Masters. The rank average of this game, I think, was like GM4 or something. Like, this is not a GM4 game of Overwatch. Everyone in this game is so bad. The tanks are hard trolling. The supports are legitimately tossing the game. All 4 of the supports in this game are straight tossing, and the DPS aren't doing anything. The only person actually doing anything in this game is me and DPS on the other team. No one else is playing the game, like, realistically. And this is Grandmaster. This is the top 0.5% of the game's population, and this is how bad it is. Like, this is what we're in right now, where the ranks are this inflated and this mixed up, and they don't make any sense, right? If I told you this was a plat game, you'd probably believe me. Like, there's really nothing in this gameplay that's telling you this is a higher level game. This just looks like your ordinary plat game, and it's not. This is a Grandmaster game of Overwatch that we're watching, but because of the rank system, no one knows that, right? Like, how are you supposed to know this is GM, right? And it sucks, dude, because when I queue up in Grandmaster, I want Grandmaster players who play at Grandmaster level and have Grandmaster understanding, but I don't get that. I get gold players who are rank inflated and are terrible at the game, and it's boring, and they have no aim, no brain, no mechanics, nothing, no game sense, horrible rotations, bad cooldown usage, worse ult usage. They pick troll picks and then don't even play the hero properly. Like, 'cause here's my thing. If you want to pick Moira, go ahead, bro. I got no issue. I play Genji. I would be a war criminal if I told other people to swap off their hero while I picked Genji, okay? So I don't tell anyone to swap. Pick your hero, bro. But if you're gonna go like Moira, then play Moira, homie. The amount of times I've seen Moira players lock Moira and then run around in the front line like they're fucking Reinhardt is insane. They have no idea what they're doing. Or like Reaper players who think they're Widowmaker and they're like fucking shooting people from like 9 miles away. Or like the Widow player who thinks the SMG is like the Vector from Black Ops 2 and they think you can just kill everything. It doesn't make sense. These players are awful. They're so bad. But they're in Grandmaster, so they're technically not. They're only 0.5% of the game's population. 0.5% of the game's population. That is incredibly above average. That is so high in comparison to everyone else, but it's so bad. And it's no different from Platinum, it's no different from Gold, it's no different from anything else. And it sucks to play in this ELO, and it sucks to play Ranked. Ranked right now is a disaster, and it's a horrible experience for everyone.